Okay. I reset it. I think it was my Wi-Fi that cut out. Okay. I do see a chat. Hello, Michael's Money. I think everything is working, hopefully. I know it's laggy, and I'm sorry, but okay. Gonna It is really laggy, and I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna keep hunting. And anyone else, hopefully, just if there's, besides the lag, if you can't see or hear me, then I'm sorry, and let me know in the chat. But I tried switching the Wi-Fi, and that kind of killed everything, so I'm just not gonna mess with it again. Hopefully it's a bit better. My computer is still a bit laggy, but all right. And hey, Ed Finds Treasure. I didn't see you on part one, but I'm glad you can make it, and thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. I think because it is bad Wi-Fi, I'm only going to be doing one box tonight. We only have 18 rolls left, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. If you're not, then I will do 2 boxes. I apologize that my Wi-Fi isn't functioning as good as it should be. YouTube Michael's Money. All right, Ed Finds Treasure. I'm glad you could make it for a little bit. Say hi to her for me. Unfortunately, we haven't yet had any silver since roll number 5. But hopefully that'll change. Have any questions, comments, or concerns for me? Feel free to put it in the chat. Hopefully everyone is having a good night. Well, she has a long coin collecting life ahead of her, I'd say. But thanks. It was probably one of my favorite finds, to be honest. just because I don't even have it in my collection yet. Well, now I do, but before that, I hadn't even had one in my collection. So that coin is definitely pretty cool for me. Not a coin that is found too often. Yeah, Michael's money. Yeah. I assume, I don't know if you've seen the video, but when I saw the edge, I didn't even, it was just it was like a weird color, and I thought it was a foreign or something, or maybe a silver plated $50, but then I pulled out a roll, and that was genuine because I hadn't seen it before, doing the clip, like the little, when I film. I hadn't seen it once in a great while. I will look before, just like if I don't know if it is silver, or not. But that was genuine. That was maybe 5% of the time I will look before, but that was genuine. I didn't know how to react to that. Because it took me like a couple seconds to actually realize what it was. Hey, just Jeff. Sorry everyone who was on before that had to switch over to this one. My Wi-Fi just went a little bonkers there. All right, roll 39. And no silver. Just a dirty coin. Yeah, Michael's money. What denomination? I do get, I have an account at a Wells Fargo and Bank of America. Those are my two main sources of coin, I guess, if you will. So I guess pennies, that answers my question. Yeah, 3 wheat cents in a roll is pretty hard to come by. They've been mediocre for me on $50. There's just one branch that it can get $50 from. I just cracked those open and they saw sort of a white edge right there, but I think that's just going to be a dirty $50. And so it is. I do get, let's see. I have gone to that bank and gotten dimes, quarters, and pennies. Everything was as usual. No silver in the quarters. Pennies had around 8 to 10 wheat cents. I can't remember exactly, but I know there was 1936 that I needed for my album. And that, so pretty excited. And then there was, in the dimes, it was majorly uncirculated. Hey Mo Money Inc., how are you doing? Glad you could make it. We do have I tried to make a little scorecard here. We have 2 40s and 2 NIFCs. Both the 40s were found in the first 5 rolls, 1967 and 1969. Michael's money, to answer your question, probably not. It is super expensive. Once in a while, Michael's money, I will ask the bank if they have any large dollars, because I'm not really interested in any of the small dollars. About 90% of the time they say no. I'm looking for Eisenhower dollars, Peace dollars, Morgan dollars. Now, Peace and Morgans are super rare to find in a bank. but you always gotta ask. And I've only found Eisenhower's. At the end of this box, I have to mute for a minute at the end of this box and determine whether or not I can do a second box. But till then, we have 7 rolls left. From a Bank Michael's money, because that's really cool. I mean, even not from a bank, that's really cool, but so Mo Money Inc. Here you can sort of see is the mat. To my right, I have the $50 boxes, and it's sort of a mess. I try to keep it clean, but it's sort of a mess. To the right, I have the $50 boxes. On that chair, I have some customer rolls, some staplers, some other wraps. Then I have my lamp, my computer, my monitor, my microscope, and then I have my coin roller over there. That's mainly the setup behind me. It's just a table and keep for trash and stuff. And I have this little mount. That's pretty good. Once in a while it'll fall, but I know. I'd rather have this than nothing. So that's my setup. Let me, of course now it's not gonna stabilize, but just gotta get this cord out of the way. All right. Let me do one thing. All right. If it falls, I apologize, but yeah. All right. That's mainly my setup. What year is Michael money? I assume they were in key dates, but if they were key dates, that would be. Speaking of Morgan dollars, I actually got a roll of Morgan dollars, well, not a roll, but 10 coins as a present for someone in my family. That's a nice noise. I paid a really good price for them, and then realized that the reason I paid such a good price was because they were all 1921s. So, but still really cool to have some Morgan dollars, and I do have other Morgan dollars in my collection. But okay, Michael's money, not bad, especially that first year Morgan dollar. Very, very cool, especially. And do you check for the 1879 for any of the tail varieties? Because I know on the 1879, I think it's the Philadelphia, but it could be the San Francisco. That there is the 1879 8 tail feathers and 7 tail feathers, and then the angled arrows and parallel arrows. 5 rolls left in the box, by the way. Probably not gonna have any more silver, but you never know. Okay. Okay, Mo Money Inc. 2 questions. Well, answering 2 questions. First one, I do not have a webcam. I am currently filming through my phone and watching on the monitor to make sure everything is okay and running fine. That's sort of how I knew that the internet was out, because on my phone it said that I was still recording. So I want to, like, when I have a bigger channel and more people watching, I'll probably start doing it from my computer and buy a webcam and all that, and get a camera and figure out how to hook it up to the dang computer. Yeah, I'm running it through. I have an iPhone 12 that I bought just from selling a few coins, saved up for that. And then the other, to answer your other question, Mo Money, is that I have a personal account, and before the coin shortage, I got really, really good connections with with a couple of the managers who were super nice. I mean, I'd bring them donuts like once a week, once every couple weeks, and just sort of, built a connection with her. And then when the coin shortage started, about 70% of my banks, when I say her, I just mean all of hers, because all the managers are women. But when the coin shortage happened, about 70% of the banks I went to just said, here's the deal, we can't get any coins, so we have to stop giving you coins. The only coins we can get is about a box of each denomination, which you have to save for the business accounts. I have a personal account, by the way. So I said, okay, but if there are any customer reps, is there a chance that, you could call me and let me know? And she said that she didn't know if she could call me, but that I could definitely call and that she could probably get me something. I just keep saying she, but all of them. All the ones that couldn't get me coins. And then a couple of them, Bank of America and a Wells Fargo, really mainly two of them, but there were a few more, but that sort of dispersed throughout the shortage. Just said that they could, and then they couldn't. It was a whole mess. And then shortly after that, I only had really mainly two branches of two banks that I could go to with personal accounts who they still could get me coins. One of them sort of gets me, you never know whether a box is going to come in, but there's one that is still strong. Yeah. Hey, Ali's coin Gallery. We only got a couple rows left. Yeah, we do have 240s. Oh, Michael's money. Okay. Ali, we have 240%ers. And two IFCs, 67 and 69. Yeah, Michael's money. Bank tellers are next, as they should be. If they're not, I don't go to that bank. I don't give them my business. Well, I don't give them, If I have money and there's someone mean, I will make an issue. And they have pulled my account from not several, but one or two banks just because. All right, there are some mean people. All right, 2 rows left. All right, Mo Money Inc. Have a great dinner. I gotta go for dinner soon. All right, no silver in that one. Sorry, I thought I just heard some thunder, so I had to stop. One sec, I gotta mute. Sorry about that, guys. I just had someone ask me a question. All right, we're on our last row, by the way. There's no silver in it. I forgot to mention that. So we are done with that box, and didn't have much. We had 2 NIFCs, and we had 2 40%ers. That's nice noise. Sorry, I'm trying to. Alright, not gonna work. Alright, whatever. But you can hear that beautiful noise. Give me a second. I have to see timing wise what I can do. Alright guys, unfortunately I gotta go. But I had fun. Sorry about the whole internet thing. Just try and get that sorted out for my next stream. Yeah. Have a great night, everyone, and thank you all for making it.